This is a rare find. This is the first home in Nakuru that we are presenting on this channel with a double volume ceiling. This is the first home in Nakuru that is finished with Mazera's flooring on the entrance and a pergola above. And of course, on the inside, the walls, they have been finished with wainscoting. And for that and much more, stay tuned as we tour this 4-bedroom all-ensuite mansionette plus a DSQ on the side, which is on the market for sale, asking 13.5 million Kenya shillings. Location right here in Ngata, the lush green Ngata, just 100 meters from the Nakuru Eldoret Highway. Our closest landmark is the Lake Oil Ngata, Lake Energies, these days they call it. So without further ado, let me show you what we have here. So I'm standing right here on the Cabro paved parking, and this one is enough for up to 5 cars, you know, from the look of things. We have a garden on my right hand. There it is. They have planted some fruit trees and other indigenous trees as well. In the near future, you're going to have a beautiful shade in this garden. So the DSQ is right there on that corner, and it is self-contained. They even have a kennel. So bring your dogs, right? So the home is inside a gated community of 6 homes. And also this is like phase 1. There's another phase on the side with more bungalows coming up. So for today, let me check out, let me show you this one. Okay, so this is the entry, you know, porch. As we said, Mazera's on the flooring, the pergola above, beautiful. There is actually a bench here, you know, so you can always relax out here and enjoy some cool breeze. Looking at the greenery in Ngata here, really amazing. This is a place that one can call home, a proper home. So bring your family, because for all the 4 bedrooms, well, they need occupants. So this is the entrance here, and they did what you call a mahogany door, solid mahogany, and it is pretty wide to allow in bulky items, including those heavy furnitures. So as you walk in, now you start feeling my echo, and that is a sign of how massive this home is. So on the lounge here, one can comfortably do 8 seats, even 10 seats, you know, as much. And on this end, you have got what we call a marble sheet and fluted panels behind it. This is where you will mount your TV. And of course, that TV mount is nicely done with even more cabinetries beneath the marble sheet and even on the side here. It's just really amazing. So I talked about the double volume. There it is. So you have a beautiful chandelier, you know, hanging, you know, right at the center of the lounge there. I told you about the wainscoting. Here it is. A lot of natural light coming into this space thanks to the double volume, of course, for better aeration as well. And you have even more windows, you know, up there. So I really love what I'm seeing here. So I can see the sockets. They went with the modern ones with the Type-C charging as well, which is a good addition. Looking at the ceramic tiles, well, they are neutral and easy on the eyes. So you're going to feel really cozy being in this space. So we have an open dining here, which opens to, you know, an open kitchen on the other end. So the dining area here can fit a big family, ideally. So bring your 8-seat dining table and put it on that end. And you have a vanity right here with this beautiful, you know, wash basin above, which is just amazing. And again, massive window on this end, light cutting across from this side all the way to, you know, to the front yard. Cool. Really amazing. Now, I just walked into the kitchen, and here too, I love everything here. So look at the cabinetries that they did there, the overhead cabinetry, and those bottom cabinetries, you know, beneath the worktop spaces. It's just amazing. So it is ample and it is beautiful at the same time. Gypsum all around the home. I didn't mention that. And beautiful downlights as well, including these ones here, just over the breakfast nook. It's really amazing. So our sink is on this end, double sink with this, what do you call this? Is it telescopic or something? You know, exactly. So there you have it. And of course, when it comes to the spray, you can change from continuous to hiyo ingine kama mvua. Niitwaje hiyo? All right, that one. Okay, so behind here, we have a pantry, okay, well, of course, which has been done nicely, the cabinet, the cabinetry. And then this end is what you will call the laundry room, okay, the wash area. For now, these, you know, they left some barbells hapa. Looks like somebody has been gymming around here. So there's that barbell there, but this typically is your laundry area. And I appreciate that even here, they added those shelves above there for you to place those washing items, etc. So this door will take me to the backyard. And right there, I can see a small kitchen garden, you know, on the backyard pale. But should you wish to maybe convert some space on the front yard into a kitchen garden, sawa sawa, we'll go out there a bit later. So for now, let's go upstairs and explore more. Oh, before we go upstairs, sorry. All right, so down here still on ground floor, this is the common washroom. It is toilet only and it is quite spacious, elongated like that. Then you come on this end, we have one bedroom on the ground floor here. 3 other bedrooms up there on first floor. So this one is really huge, okay, from the look of things. It is so huge that 2 king beds will fit here comfortably, right? Then I love their MDF here. Look at that. You know, it also has that wood look finish, which is just amazing, you know? Right one, and maybe I can open. You guys can have a look inside. Yep, there you have it. You know, the finishes here, they're really good. Now, inside the bathrooms, so they have done the shower cubicles to separate the shower area from the toilet area as you're looking at that. And then there's another wash basin, vanity rather, you know, on one corner right there. Okay, so now let's go upstairs and see more bedrooms. Sindio? But for the double volume, this is really unique. I've not presented a home with this feature in Nakuru. Now, being double volume and their high ceiling, climbing to the rest of the bedrooms, it feels like you're taking a little climb to heaven or something. So let me take that. Freddie, you can stay down there. Then I'll tell you how it feels being up here, bro. Yep, there it is. We're up here. Let's start exploring the bedrooms here. So 3 more bedrooms. So now, when they designed this home, they figured that this will be the boys' bedroom. And traditionally, boys are associated with the blue color and girls are associated with the pink color. So that's why you have on one side of the wall, you have the blue, and then, you know, the brilliant white maintains for the rest of the home. But you notice all their doors, they are mahogany. The one on the entry was finished with a stain, you know, varnish, but this one, it has the clear varnish. That's why you see it looks different from even the wardrobes right there. All right. Then it is all bedrooms and suite, like I told you guys. Here we have it, the ensuite of this bedroom. All of them, they were designed, you know, the same style, with a shower cubicle on the far end, toilet at the center, and this helps to avoid having a wet toilet. Just impressive again. And I also noticed that their faucets here, you know, they are of good and modern quality. All right, then we explore now the other bedroom, which is perceived to be the girls' bedroom, sitting right at the center of the home on first floor, so that the girls are protected by the boys on that wing, and of course, the homeowner on the other wing. So the girls are right here at the center. But should you wish to come and change the arrangement here, well, I believe you're free. And you see, I always ask, when we say this room is for boys and this one is for girls, what about those parents who only have boys or those parents who only have girls? You know, so I think, you know, we need to think about that even as we decorate in modern homes hapa Nakuru. But besides that, looking at those wardrobes, they are, you know, they're enough, you know, for the residents ambao they will stay in this space. I believe that is enough. And I also noticed they did gypsum all around the home. So this is the ensuite of this one. And the small difference I notice here is that this one, they went with a different kind of shower head, as you can see that black one there. And it's actually quite high, so that even tall people, they won't be, you know, knocking it. That one was well thought out. So the toilet seat is, you know, it's on the far end there. And of course, the pedestal sink right at the center. So now let me take you to what we call the primary bedroom. Here we are. Again, notice the mahogany doors there with clear varnish. And ta-da, we are inside the primary bedroom. It is so massive. Typically, you'll decide where you sleep in January, then February, then March, April, May, June. You know, you can keep changing all year round, so that, you know, it gives you that feeling of newness, you know. Anyways, so it has enough space as well that one can even do a workstation, you know, on a corner somewhere. The gypsum pattern, you know, it is subtle, looks good. They did some recessed in lighting, which is very good. There's a snake light as well. And then here we have what we call a walk-in closet. Walk-in closet with a his and hers arrangement. So for two residents, well, they'll decide whether who takes this and who takes the other side. One side has been done with this sliding, you know, sliding on one side, but the other side, you know, they just open out like this. And then you know, you close them like that. So on the far end is where you have what we call the ensuite. And this one is slightly different than the others. So the first difference is that on the floor, they went with the mazeras again. So given the rough nature of mazeras, it helps that, you know, it reduces, you know, slipperiness of the flooring here. Sindio? Good. So vanity again. And then the shower cubicle is right here. So this one can be closed totally. You know, the shower cubicle here. And I also noticed that the shower head here as well is quite different. And actually there are two of them. It's like a twin shower head. So one can choose large flow or minimal flow. Sindio? Okay. Now, another thing that I've right here is the French windows. You look at that? This French window from roof almost to floor. And then, of course, there is a door on the side. So, which brings me to the balcony of the master bedroom. Yeah, so from here, you guys are private. You can have a conversation from here. You know, the residents of the master bedroom looking down to the garden there, to the parking, looking, you know, to the neighborhood like that. It's really beautiful views from this space here. So there is one more space that I have not shown you, which is on the rooftop. And there's another pergola on the rooftop. So it's a space for you guys to relax jioni, you choma nyama, you know, do a party, have conversations. Yeah, so there is this space here. So welcome. Yep, there it is. Pergola. So the only thing that is missing is some couches, you know, around here. Okay, so for this space, like I've told you, to do barbecues, to have your meetings, to have your small family gatherings, to even invite friends to come, and you can always host them up here for a small party. Now, standing here, again, I have got beautiful views of the neighborhood. Now, I'm looking at the rest of the homes here, and I notice everyone has got a kitchen garden. Can you point this one below here, Freddie? You know, everyone has got a kitchen garden. So even you, when you come here, actually, and this mansionette has got a bigger parcel of land compared to the other homes. So you can also have maybe a kitchen garden on the side if you choose. So now from here, you get to see, you know, the neighborhood. Like I told you, you have got a gated community. gated community of 6 homes, and there's another phase on the other end, which also has like 4 homes, and they are still building more. All right, so mpaka hapo, I told you the asking price for this home, 13.5 million Kenya shillings, 4-bedroom mansionette, all ensuite with the DSQ. So the DSQ, we won't go inside today because it has some of the materials, they are being stored there. So it's not looking good, but it is self-contained. It has a bedroom, it has a kitchen, and it has its own cloakroom. All right, so mpaka hapo, call me on 0791 055 678, and I'll be glad to bring you here. Then we take matters to the next level. This home deserves to find a homeowner, its owner. So this video, it's a way of trying to match the home and the owner somewhere out there. The owner of this home is somewhere out there. So this video is going to capture them. So mpaka hapo, let me say see you in the next one. If you have more questions, our office line 0791 055 678. Sawa sawa. So mpaka hapo, let me say see you in the next one.